Are you searching for the best note-taking device out there? Look no further, because this is it, the Boox Note Air 3C. This is basically a premium tablet that uses color E-ink technology. In case you're not familiar with E-ink, this is basically a display that looks like paper. Maybe you have seen an e-book reader, such as a Kindle. The only problem is Kindle doesn't have color. This being the most advanced display out there using E-ink has also colors. So you can see here, for example, if we have a comic book, the colors are really nice. And if we are comparing this with a regular tablet, this one, the E-ink screen, you can clearly see even in intense sunlight. And also, this kind of screen will not affect your eyes because it uses front light. On top of this, if you are reading at night, you can have a yellow tint, and this will be even easier on your eyes. The tablet feels very nice to the touch because it's all metal, and on the front we have a special screen with a protection that feels exactly like paper when you are writing on it. Also, this is currently the thinnest device I tested at around 6 mm. We have around 460 grams with the tablet and the pen, and together with the magnetic cover we are at around 700 grams. The cover has very strong magnets and the interior is very smooth, so it will protect very nicely this device. You can see it fits perfectly, and then when you close it, you also have the possibility to put here the pen, and you have a latch, and everything sits very nice together. You can also use the cover as a stand, and it looks like this. This is a handwritten note that I took using different colors, and for an E-ink screen this is amazing, because if you are familiar with the E-ink screen, normally until recently we only had black and white. So basically now we have a lot of other colors. We are dealing with a 10-inch screen, as I said, E-ink color screen. Processing happens with the help of a Snapdragon 665 8-core CPU. We have 64 GB of internal storage, and we can expand this with up to 2 TB microSD. We are using a custom Android 12 operating system, and because of this we are able to install a lot of apps directly from Google Play Store. The power button has a fingerprint, which is very important if you want to have your notes secured. And we also have speakers, which means we can use audiobooks or we can listen to music, for example. So far this is the best pen that I tested, and I tested the Apple pen, I tested the Samsung pen, I tested the Amazon Scribe pen, and I tested a lot of other pens that I bought for my devices. But why this is so nice? It's because this tip, it doesn't feel loose, and at the same time is not as rigid as the Apple pen. The result is that writing with this pen feels very natural. Normally, if you are writing on an iPad, for example, it doesn't feel natural at all. Maybe if you are using the screen protector paper-like, it's a bit better, but still it doesn't compare with this pen and this tablet. We also have a lot of tools, for example, layers. If you want to draw, you have canvas, you have different shapes. Let's do a green circle and let's make the line thicker, and this is how it looks like. And it's very interesting to see such high refresh rate on an E-ink screen. If you like, you can use a fill color, and if we go here, we can simply fill this. You can also apply text recognition, and you can share this text. How do we organize all of this? You can simply create notepads, and you have a lot of templates that you can choose, and for sure you can also create folders. This is how a folder looks like, and this is how a notepad looks like. And just look at this, the resolution is amazing. You can see everything that I wrote directly in the thumbnail itself. You can also upload your notes to the cloud, and I'm assuming you are able to access them from other devices. On the main screen on the left side we have library, we have store, we have notes, storage, apps and settings. Let's go through them. If we go to the library, for sure we can see the books. We can directly annotate on the book itself, and we can also highlight. I just changed to highlight, and you see how easy it is to highlight something. Everything looks very nice in person, but it's a bit hard to capture this on the camera. So that's why I have to change the angle sometimes, because I have here a lot of lights and cameras are not really able to capture the same stuff as in person. You can see here the applications that I downloaded from Play Store, and you can for sure download even YouTube, but it's not the best experience, and this is completely understandable as we are speaking about an e-ink screen. But what works very nice are, for example, applications like Kindle. You can see here I have a comic book, and you can see how fast the other pages are loading, and because the app doesn't know that you are using an e-ink screen, you also have manual settings here for the refreshing of the page, and basically this is the best one. But you can also try to have, for example, high contrast. High contrast works with fast refresh, so I go to fast refresh and high contrast on and off. You can see how this looks like. If you want to have more color, more contrast, you can go with this one, and you can see also the refresh is much faster. This is how the standby screen looks like, and this is because e-ink doesn't need any energy to have an image displayed. It only needs energy when you need to change the image on the device. This means that you will have a very good battery life. From my tests, I had around 1 week of battery life, taking notes every day. The only downside that we have with the current e-ink color technology is that without any front screen activated, the device is a bit darker. This is not a problem in sunlight, but if you are inside, I recommend using a bit of front light, and then the device will look much better. You can see here, now it looks much better. In the end, I must admit I was not expecting such high quality from this kind of device. This is really amazing build quality, and you can see with the technology we have today, this is the best you can buy currently. What do you think about this device? Let me know if you have any questions, and until next time, have a good one.